MP is tough. You're gonna luck your way into that.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinals. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LeBron James.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
So the Lakers win the tip. And here we are in the knockout round of the NBA Cup. It's the Western Conference quarterfinals.
And this should be a playoff-like atmosphere. I wouldn't be surprised to see the coaches play with some matchups and even shorten their rotation.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. George is out there with Bailey. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And there's Jackson. And it's Markkanen in at the three. Inside. The general passes to Reeves. Ayton a screen on George. Doncic. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. On the wing, Jackson. Baseline jumper. Rebounded by the Lakers. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Well, from that 13, 15-foot range, Jackson is automatic. You can't give him those.
Now, Fears. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Bailey with a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bailey. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. There's the triple. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
From deep, Reeves. Rebounded by Jackson. Utah's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. George. Nurkic kicks to George. Pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Now George. Second chance shot. And once again, off the mark by Utah. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
So it's the Lakers now, after the three-pointer from Lauri Markkanen. Bailey with the ball, defended by Reeves. Shot from 12. Bailey misses. Los Angeles leading by 3. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said, we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Pass to Fears. Back to Doncic. To the wing right side. For the three. They get the rebound. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Bailey passes to Markkanen. Over Fears. And the shot falls short this time. And here's the fast break. Lakers passing it around. Doncic passes to the general. Drains the three-pointer. Fears has got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Back to George. Pass to Bailey for 3. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Fears has it in the corner. And another basket for the Lakers.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Jazz trail by 8. And here's George. No scoring in this one. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Markkanen. Off target from outside.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Now Fears. Shoots over Markkanen. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
Back to George. Jackson, a screen on Doncic. Top of the key, Bailey. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The general passes to Doncic. Now Fears. James looking around. Takes the 3. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Jazz trail by 8. To the left side wing. Bailey passes to Markkanen. Bailey with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bailey's got 5.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
Doncic passes to the general. Stolen by Jackson. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Bailey. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from the general. Here's LeBron. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
From deep, George Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
And on the glass so far, it hasn't even been close.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Heck. Changes for the Lakers. Fears, he's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart. Pass to Collier. Launches it. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, he was using that big frame. Markkanen can pile up offensive rebounds.
So on the floor for Utah, Jaren Jackson is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Collier. Then it's George. And it's Filipowski in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Jazz trail by 5. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside, Markkanen. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Jazz with another miss.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
To the paint. And Hayes throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Jazz trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
A nice shot by George.
Didn't even really hurry up there. George stayed within himself and got it up quick.
Pass to Fears. And here is Hachimura. Hachimura off the screen from Fears. Shoots it. Again, Los Angeles.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
Now, Fears. He's got 12. And it's Hachimura in the corner. 6 to shoot. The 3 for Doncic. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Markkanen from outside. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
The shot's good from Hayes.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Tries from 10, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. George has got 4 this quarter.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Utah. Bailey comes in for George. A wide open look here for Fears. Buries it from 3-point range. Fears has got 15 points.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Bailey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And how can you not love this rookie? Bailey coming right back with a 3 of his own.
And Doncic gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Bailey. Outside, Markkanen. Off target from 3-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Last year in the NBA Cup quarterfinals on the west side of things, the Rockets held off the Warriors by 1. And OKC beat Dallas by 14 at home.
Yeah, it was a mini preview of what was to come. We got a glimpse of the Thunder's potential, of course. They ended up winning the NBA title, and that Houston Golden State game was a preview of their awesome 7-game first-round series. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Jackson passes to Bailey. To end the run, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lets it go from deep. That shot off.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team. And Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Doncic outside. Nailed from 3-point land. Doncic has got 11 points.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You look at the Nets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers,
they are still holding on to that #1 spot midway through the season. I really admire how consistent they've been continuing to play their brand of basketball.
Pass to Nurkic. Over Ayton. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Jazz trail by 19. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jay, the shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Beers has got 13 points in just this quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Bailey. Now here's Markkanen. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
51 seconds left in the first half. Bailey passes to Markkanen. And stolen by Ayton. To the middle. Reeves finds James. Yes, that goes in. And it's 9 points for LeBron.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game. and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Pass to Collier. To stop the drought. And Fears pulls it down. Fears has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Doncic missing. Here's Bailey. He's got 8. Here's Collier. Outside Jackson. No good on the triple. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Modern era. Work the ball around the perimeter and shoot it with confidence.
That's right. My name would be Shaquille O'Nealovich. If you can't beat him, you join him.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know the General has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Ayton is out there with LeBron James, and it's Fears in its small forward. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Utah shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Markkanen into the lane.
There's that finesse. Just another way Markkanen can take it to you.
Here's Fear. Markkanen with the block. Nobody near George. Connects from 3-point range. George has got 7 points.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
It's stolen by Bailey. George in the post. He has 7, and yes, it's good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland, and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
And slam dunk by Fear.
Whether it's with his passing or scoring, Reeves is a flat-out playmaker.
So it's the Jazz now. George passes to Markkanen. Jackson kicks to Markkanen. Over Fears. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position
to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's George. No good, unable to end this run.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Another miss by Utah. And here's the Lakers. They picked up 11 straight. Ayton, the pass to the general. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Doncic throws it down.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Nurkic, the pass to Bailey. Back to Nurkic. Just 5 to shoot. George finds Markkanen. The 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And that one, good. James has got 15.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Utah has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Outside, Markkanen. Markkanen missing again.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
3-on-3. Here's George. Lakers with the rebound. Here's Spears. It's hauled in by George.
Well, he had a great first half from 3-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Over in the corner, Doncic. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
Reeves in the corner. Over Bailey. Reeves can't hit.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
Jay, Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
And the basket by Bailey.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Smart. Latrey bangs home the trifecta. Smart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. George with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Pass to Bailey. And here is Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from George. And Spears pulls it down. Los Angeles has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Launches it from deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Markkanen throws it down.
My, oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Then for the Jazz, Filipowski comes in for Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Collier in for Bailey. And count it. Three-pointer good on the shot from the General. Fears has got 30 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Collier. Outside Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Out to the right wing. Here's Collier. From outside, off the mark. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Utah is shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Pass to Filipowski. Three-pointer, Markkanen sinks the triple. Markkanen's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
To the right side. Here's Hachimura. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Jazz shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to Filipowski. Now here's Jackson. The three from George. Offensive rebound. Filipowski. Jackson has the open look. And Utah again with the bucket.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
2 minutes remaining.
Utah with the ball.
2 minutes.
Outside, Markkanen. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Tries from 10, and again it's Utah. Now, here's Kennard. Fears with it. Outside, Smart. Pass to Fears. 5 on the clock. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Fears. And here's George. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Jaren Jackson. Bailey out there with Keontae George. Then there's Markkanen, and it's Nurkic in at the center.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Fears. To the left wing. Here's Puffkin. Good on the three-point shot.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Now Fears. Puts it up. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Connects. Got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
outside Markkanen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And slam dunk by Fear.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook. Here's George. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Buries the long-range jumper.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is under review.
Some technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Bufkin. Here's Fears. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
And here's Nurkic. Now Bailey pulls up on the wing, and he knocks down the jumper. 16 points for Ace Bailey.
Well, he's put that first half behind him, and looks like his confidence is back.
Got a piece of it. Kennard with the ball. George picks him up. Fears with it. Pass to Bufkin. From about 16, and again it's the Lakers.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Back to George.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
Jackson in the corner. And the three off target. The Lakers shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. Here's Connect. The three-pointer no good. The Jazz shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, that's what you want from George. He's most effective when he's attacking the rim.
Here's Fears. Misses the three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the General.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
The shot by George, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
The General passes to James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's Connect on the wing. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution for your Lakers, Laravia, Marcus.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
A nice shot by Pierce.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
First one falls for him.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all three levels.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. From deep. No good that time. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And this victory locks them in for the West Semifinals of the NBA Cup Tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that.
A triple-double in tonight's win for the man of the hour, MP. You know, if you keep filling up the box score like this, people won't be able to brag about your intangibles anymore. Too many tangibles showing. Talk to me.
After using the word intangibles, I know you're joking. But as players, we spend more time with our teammates, coaches, than we do with our families. Those guys know what I am about. They know my intangibles, and that's good enough for me. Doesn't matter what people say online after that.
Understood, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And so long, everyone.
So mostly, strawberries and bananas. Yeah, that's a classic. Sure is. You can really be scared for badges, okay?
So everyone that's supposed to be here has one?
Yes. Kids too? Everyone.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see one?
Absolutely. Also, just be sure that no one's cheating or getting in the walkway or court area as the night goes on. Okay? I'm not just
And then I realized my key was inside the backpack. Wait, the backpack that's now sitting on your doorstep 2 flights down? Yes. Oh, you're locked inside the house? Yes. How'd you get out? Fishing pole. Yeah. Quite fast. To get that backpack mounted on your wall. Oh, you have to shimmy down the drain pipe. Was it really paid to see that? All right, boys. Photos will break that out. Yep.
I've never been to like a theatrical production, remember?
Yeah.
Like a Broadway play? Yeah, like one of the big ones. How early?
Not my thing. I like being able to
make this check.
You can share. What am I thinking of?
I don't know. Yeah, you might be thinking a lot.
Oh my goodness, you guys are so busy.
Yeah, I just had some friends watching ball. Yeah, same. We should have just done one big thing. Great game though, right? Yeah.
So much quicker.
I don't know how you guys watch more basketball on weekends.
I'm not that great with
introducing the Liquor Girl Cat Fight. And coming up, it's BDD. Come support the purple and gold, and you'll be leaving with your very own Lakers BDD. The National Basketball Association, Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behavior, from fighting, throwing objects, attempting to uniform, or interrupt play, and using
And the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas, just a stone's throw away. And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. This a huge game. The winner tonight will represent the West in the final. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the Lakers. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And checking out Golden State, 6 games behind.
Well, I think for Golden State, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with Fears. And it's Ayton in at center. And at the 2024 NBA Cup West semifinal in Las Vegas, Oklahoma City outlasted Houston 111-96.
Yeah, both teams got off to a slow start. It was 42-41 at the half. But OKC turned it on in the second half, putting up 70 points. I mean, it was an early season statement from the Thunder, our eventual NBA champs.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Outside Curry. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Curry's got 5 points.
The ball handling of Steph is sometimes undervalued. I mean, he's much more than a shooter. This guy has mad skills as a handler.
Curry looking it over. Outside Butler. 4-3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Shooting with great confidence. Butler fires immediately off the catch.
For 3, Fears. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Good on the shot. He's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And stolen by Porzingis. In transition, here they come. Here's Butler. Again, the Warriors score.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. James passes to Ayton. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. For 3, Fears.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Green finds Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Curry's shot is off.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Fears. Ayton passes to the general. Now here is James. Here's Fears. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Well, Clark, the Luka trade is perhaps the most shocking in NBA history. what was your initial reaction?
Oh, I was surprised, just like everybody else, B.A. I don't know anybody who wasn't surprised about it. You think about Luka and how he has produced in his time in the NBA. He appeared to be the face of the franchise for the Mavericks. But apparently there was some concern about his defensive effort and also perhaps his conditioning level not being where it needed to be for him to continue to play at the level he's been playing at.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
Fear's shot is off. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 14-2 run here. Pass to Curry, inside, the kick out, Curry. Green with a screen on Doncic. 6 to shoot. Curry gets the bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here is James. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Sinks it from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
On the wing, Green. Porzingis against Aiden. Porzingis passes to Green. The 3 from Curry. The Lakers with a rebound. And they've been quite the story in the NBA this season. Stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kind of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
And it's Green missing. Lakers trail by 10. Reeves, the pass to James. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Curry drives in, and he gets the bucket. Curry's got 5 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Fears. The 3, James. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the general, their last time out against the Jazz, really lit up the floor. He had 46 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Now, here is James. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. From deep, here's Doncic. And Los Angeles, another 3.
I just love the ball move.
Curry with it, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap. It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Now here's Curry. Fires for 3. That one is off. Here's Fears. Butler covering. From deep, here's Doncic. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
And Steve Kerr. It's a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
Let's make some noise.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Ayton, and Smart subbed in for Reeves. Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Melton comes in for Curry. Now here's Horford. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Outside Curry, down to 5 on the shot clock.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Melton finds Green. Basket counts. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Pass to James. The 3, Fears knocks it down from distance. Fears has got 6.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any. Of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Melton outside. Outside, Green. And here's Butler. Lets the 3 fly. And Fears pulls it down. Fears has got his 6th rebound on the night. Smart with the ball. And Melton picks him up defensively. Doncic outside. This one for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Butler. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And Grant Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Here's Fears. He has 6. Sinks the tray. 9 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Butler. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Fears has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And here's Doncic outside. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Hayes checked in for LeBron. All right, with this brief pause, let's take a look at the league's best passing teams. Number 1, Los Angeles.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Doncic against Melton. Here's Porzingis. And the Warriors miss again.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles another 3.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
1 minute left in the first. Outside Moody. Pass to Horford. Outside Moody. To win the cold spell. The Lakers with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Fears. He's got 9. He buries it from 3. Fears has got 12 points.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on. Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the wing, right side. Porzingis against Hayes. And that one's good. Porzingis.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
From deep. And there's Fears on the assist by Hayes. 15 points in the game. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We're just 3 quarters away from finding out who will advance to the NBA Cup Championship game. So now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. Here's Fears. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. Luka drops the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Butler. Gets a very good look and converts.
And over time, he's been a work in progress, but Butler has developed a solid jumper. I mean, when he's got his feet up under him, he's a knockdown scorer, folks.
Horford with a steal. Curry against Doncic. Takes a 13-footer. Curry's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 9. For 3, Fears. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
Launches it. And Los Angeles, another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
To the paint. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
You know, Butler is simply a winner. He knows exactly how to get himself going offensively.
Hachimura outside. Here's Fears. Butler covering. And stolen by Porzingis. Melton outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. The Lakers with a rebound. Fears has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Porzingis. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Lakers lead by 13. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughing stock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that." I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home.
Here's Fears. Butler covering. The general passes to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Fears. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. The free throw is off from Horford. And as much as you love the back and forth of a 7-game series, Grant, this single elimination format brings some serious drama.
Yeah, and that's something we've all loved in the college game. The NBA Cup tournament brings some of that energy to the NBA.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Hachimura. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Fears has got 24 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Curry's shot is off.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
The general passes to Doncic. Oh, there's the alley! And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Curry's got 8.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Ayton finds Smart. Here's Fears. Moody defends. Oh, swiped away. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. LeBron with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 16. And here's Doncic outside. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Green comes in for Moody. Curry passes to Curry. Pass to Butler. Butler right to the heart.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19 for 3. Fears. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
He is dropping that 3 ball with remarkable consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Curry passes to Green. And a miss there on the triple. Well, Los Angeles shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it.
Tops in scoring, and they're ranked first in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other. No individual agendas out there.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Puts up a 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 17. 3-pointer. Called in by Curry. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Butler. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. And that's now 18 points for Jimmy Butler.
Hey, if he can't get to the basket, the medium-range jumper is JB's second option.
Here's Fears. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Warriors trail by 15. Curry passes to Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Really warming up. He's scoring it with consistency this quarter.
Pass to Fears. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
The Warriors shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. The shot by Butler, no good. Los Angeles leading by 15.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers ahead, leading by 17. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're playing with plenty of motivation. The knockout round does get the juices flowing.
And if you think this is special, wait until the championship game. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. Got a question here from Jose and One Hero. Who's the #1 overall pick in the studio show draft?
It's Ernie Bartholomew Johnson. That's the franchise broadcaster right there.
Yeah, I agree. You just put some talent around Ernie and then come back later and you got a championship squad.
Well, look, guys, it takes a team effort, but thank you. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. Warriors trail by 17. And so in the game for the Warriors, Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Seth Curry is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Pass to Fears. Now Reeves. Doncic outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Fears shot is off. And the Warriors with possession here. That'll be the last leg of a 6-game road trip for the club. Now here's Butler from outside the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, James. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Now Curry. Pass to Green. Let's go with a 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Lakers lead by 16. Doncic passes to the general. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Curry with a steal. From about 19, and the jumper falls for him. And that's 12 points for Stephen Curry.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in. Or almost always going in.
James passes to Ayton. Here's Fears. Now Reeves. The 3. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ayton's got 10 points.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man.
Okay,
in this
Ayton,
league.
let's go.
He
I
just
see
needs
you.
to show it on a nightly basis.
Ayton hits them both.
That's 2 for 2.
Here's Curry. He's got 15. The three is up. The Lakers with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Here's Spears. Doncic on the wing. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Right side, Butler. Porzingis for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there's James from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Green. The kick out. Curry. And Curry. So skilled with the teardrop. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And if you're looking for proficiency in scoring over the last month, look no further than this group. Number 1, DeAndre Ayton. And of course, LeBron James.
Each of these two have been awesome offensively during the last month. Both great options from the floor.
Ayton in the high post. Working on Porzingis. The three, Fears. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Butler. The three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Back to Curry. Here's the three. And Fears pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 16. James finds Doncic. Chalk up 2 there. Doncic has got 22 points.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Outside, Green. Porzingis sets a screen. Back to Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
A nice shot by Doncic.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Curry against Doncic. Pass to Butler. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. He's got 27.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
First in scoring, and they're ranked first in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other. No individual agendas out there.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Pass to Fears. Back to Reeves. Here's Fears. Over Curry. Fears' shot is off. On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Reeves. Curry, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Fader on the way, and the shot goes in. Butler's got 23 points.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Reeves, the pass to the general. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
The Warriors shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Curry. Outside for Butler. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play is under review.
A lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura's checked in for DeAndre Ayton, and it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. The Warriors also with a sub. Melton, he's checked in for Curry. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. From deep, Melton. Smart with the defensive effort.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. High post Green. Here's Butler. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Green against Hachimura. And stolen by Green. Butler passes to Green. Melton outside. And here's Curry for three. Buries it from three. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Smart. The shot won't fall. Good D by Melton. The Warriors shooting 46%, a decent average so far.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
The general passes to James. Doncic outside. That three's off the mark. And the Warriors shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Pass to Butler for three. Smart grabs the miss.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
From deep, here's Doncic. On target from range. Doncic has got 33.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Back to Green. Takes the 3. Curry's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Fears. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
James, right side. Pass to Fears. Here's Hachimura. Green covering. Smart for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Who's watching here? Here's Porzingis. James with the rebound. James has got 8 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his 3rd foul. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Fears in at small forward. That's the Laker 5.
Perhaps not the forte of Butler's game, but he does have the range to hurt you from the perimeter.
Here's Fears. LaRavia outside. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Fears. There's the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Fears has got 35 in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to Curry from behind the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. The general passes to LaRavia. Out to Hachimura. Pass to Fears. Clock at 6. Kennard outside. There's the triple. Sends it home from 3-point land.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting a terrific 56% so far in the 4th quarter.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And the Warriors shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Here's Butler. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Butler's got 38 points.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
To the inside. Pass to Fears. On the wing, Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Butler from downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers. Fears has got his 16th rebound on the night. LaRavia outside. Pass to Fears. And here's LaRavia. From the arc. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Moody passes to Porzingis. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 3 assists tonight. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
2 minutes.
Kennard on the wing. From deep. And Los Angeles, another three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Moody misses. And for Los Angeles, their shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. And it's Hachimura missing. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Curry with it. Puts up a deep three. Second chance shot. No problem from Porzingis as he finishes at the rim.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the General.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game without a read.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Left side Porzingis. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fears. Pass to Hachimura. Out to the right wing. Here's Fears. Launches it from deep. Good! Another from three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Now here's Curry. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. And this secures their spot in the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. What a season they have had so far.
And bravo to both teams for making it this far into the tournament. But only one team can be the best in the West and get to play in that championship game.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
When I was growing up, and my dad would come home from work exhausted, he'd say it felt like he did his job twice. Tonight, you look to be doing the work of a few people, MP, especially on the glass, where you crossed the 20-rebound mark. How exhausting was that?
I don't know what Joe Pops did for work, Dominic, but rebounding gives me energy. Every time I grab one, it's like I'm filling up my takeover meter on 2K. Shout out 2K. GOAT mode stuff. Just how I'm built, bro. I mean, plain and simple.
Well, the fans are loving it, MP.
Thank you.
B.A., over to you.
Dominic, thank you very much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.